You know, there are many awards fraternities to which one can join to celebrate their college years, be it undergraduate or graduate. But to me, this one, Alpha Alpha Alpha, is the most important. I'm a first generation student. Neither of my parents went past sixth grade. My mother cleaned houses for, she would say, the rich people on the main line, taken ironing, and was in housekeeping at Villanova. And that was way back when housekeepers cleaned rooms and made the beds for the boys. My father was a sewing machine mechanic who worked at Botany 500 in North Philly. And to get me through college and law school, he took on odd jobs so that he could make money to be able to send me to school. To say that my parents were proud of my accomplishments is an understatement, but I'd like to share with you an experience that I'd like to share. I passed the bar exam, and I'm standing in front of the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, and I'm in the ceremonial courtroom in Philadelphia, and it's exciting. The judges that taught me are up there, and my best friend, who's also an attorney, is moving for my admission. So I walk up, and I'm standing next to Candace, and she's talking about me, and all of a sudden, you hear this crying in the background. And you have to remember, everybody turns around, and it was my dad. And he goes, "That's my daughter." You know, what do you say to that? So what did I do? I paid it forward. I have two children, both have undergraduate degrees, master's degrees, and one is working on her doctorate. I have one granddaughter, and as I watch my son and his wife raise her, I can see that my husband's and my commitment to ensure our children received a good education is being instilled in my granddaughter. I tell you this story because I want to ask you to do two things. First of all, thank your parents. They have helped you succeed. They have helped ensure that you have an education which will make you successful. My parents, who passed many years ago, but I still thank them every day because they gave me the opportunities way beyond what they were able to achieve. And pay it forward. Make sure your children get an education. And education has a multifaceted definition. It doesn't necessarily have to be college, it could be trade school, but get them that advanced education. Because as we all know, the only way this world is going to change is through education. And you are the force. You're the impetus, and you're the future to make it occur. Thank you. So, you can tell I'm very emotional about this fraternity. I think it's a very special one, and I am so excited to see so many people here tonight to celebrate. Housekeeping matters. Cords will be given tonight to everyone that is walking in May, okay? If you're not walking in May, you get it at a different time. Either contact Dr. Green or myself, and we'll make sure next year you'll get your cord. So I'd like to introduce Bernadette Elizabeth Beebe, Liz Dunkel, and John Manzo, who are prior inductees of Tri Alpha, and they will lead the ceremony.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here today to celebrate the induction of new members into the Alpha 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 Honor Society, recognizing the academic achievement of first-generation college students.
The history and principles of Alpha Alpha Alpha. The logo or key includes the number 2018, the year which Alpha Alpha Alpha, or Tri Alpha for short, was founded. The logo is a star in the center of several circles, indicating the various communities in which you are a part: the community of Chestnut Hill College, the community of Philadelphia, and the community of the wider region and wider world. The star represents you, the star in your family, lighting the way for others to follow your lead into higher education, just as the stars in the heavens above guided mariners and travelers in days of old. Remember that you are a beacon of light to others, and you have a responsibility to lead others to the light.
The pin which you will receive as part of your induction includes the logo as well as the words First Gen, so that everyone who sees you wearing this pin will recognize the importance of this journey to you. The cords you will receive at graduation are navy and silver, using the colors of Moravian College, where the society was founded. The colors are intertwined to demonstrate the connection we all have to each other.
Tri Alpha contacted me. They ran out of pins. When they get them, I will have them mailed to everybody, okay? Don't want you to think you're not getting it. You will, but it'll be sometime this summer.
Would all those who are being inducted into this honor society please stand? Being first can be hard. Being first can be scary. Being first can be exciting. As part of the first generation in your family to go to college, you are a source of pride and guidance to others. By accepting membership into the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you recognize your responsibility to your family and to future generations of first, to finish what you started, to be their compass, leading them to their destination when the way seems uncertain, to be their light in the darkness, and to support others in their own journeys of first. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you accept the obligation of thanking those who paved the way before you and who made this journey possible for you. By accepting membership into the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you accept the responsibility of helping others as you have been helped or as you perhaps wish you had been helped, to serve as mentors and guides for the next group of students to step foot on a college campus as the first in their family or circle of friends. By accepting membership into the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you have an obligation to take pride in your achievements and share your story so that others learn of your accomplishments and can share in the joy of your successes. If you accept these responsibilities, please respond with "I do." Please be seated.
Don't worry about the pins. There are many first-generation students before you, and that just means there are many first-generation students with you, and there will be many first-generation students after you, so you get to lead the way. Okay, inductees. As I read your name, please come forward, sign the Tri Alpha membership book, receive your certificate, and maybe a pen today, and then return to your seat. We ask that the audience hold their applause until all student names have been read. I will be doing my very best as the literacy specialist here at Chestnut Hill College, Dr. Lisa Dunkel, to pronounce your names correctly. And thank you for those of you who were kind enough to help me out. So here we go. Janae Tandronique Allen. Sky Bennett. Camille Ellen Bowens. Celia Lachey Brown. Ryan Linda Brownback. Caitlin Carter. Alexia M. Church. Karima LaShawn Conyers. Gabriella Elizabeth Davis. Rudolph Peter Delpreet. Shanika DeVore. Ashley Janai Martinez Fernandez. Maddie Hargrove. Shayna Huff. Sierra Marceline Highgrant. Gregory Ianella. Lisa Marie Johnson. Zoe Ann Kirkessner. Lauren Shante Lewis. Karima L. Mackins. Macy Miranda Matlock. Omar Sadiq Harrison Mickens. Juan Ignacio Molina. April Marie Oyola. Jordan Andre Randall. Brianna Ryder. Ashley Rios. Rebecca Roebuck. Sarah Summers. Ashley Soto. Erica S. Williams. Okay, that's it for our student inductees. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now it's time for the grown-ups. Professor Kim Irvine, Center for Business and DEI Director. Dr. Rosalind Emmanuel Fresnel, Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students. Sky doing all the shout outs. Mrs. Sandra M. Friedman, Director of the Center for Accessibility and Learning Services. Professor Dawn Schramm, Instructor of Health and Exercise Science. Mr. Michael Tompkins, Director of Housing and Res Life.
Oh, John, you're closing, I'm sorry.
Let's give all our inductees a final round of applause. In closing, take a moment to look around you, around your full circle here. You are a star in the middle of someone else's circle, just as you are in the circle surrounding someone else's star. You are all connected here in this society and in this community.
But remember, as Shakespeare once said, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Go forth and live in the light.
I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. I want to congratulate all the inductees. It's a beautiful evening. I believe I will get a link to the photographs and I will send it to every inductee since I have all your emails, then you can go through. And I would ask all the inductees to go out into the rotunda because we'd like a group photograph that we can show off on our Facebook and our social media pages. So if the inductees could go outside, Faith will work out a way to get everybody in the picture. So thank you and good night.